What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Clevver. I'm Jocelyn Davis, and I couldn't be more stoked to be kicking off 2016 with the cast of the Shannara Chronicles. You guys, welcome to the studio.
Thank you for having us.
So we were having a little debate before we started the official interview about Shannara? What's the official decision here, guys?
It's a little confusing because Terry calls it Shannara. Now Alan Miles wanted it to be Shannara. They didn't want it to sound like an Irish pub, I think is what
Which
it was.
also has perks, but that's another show,
Yeah,
maybe,
so.
right? Well, you guys must be so excited that the show is finally debuting.
It's almost been a year now since we started shooting the show, so it's like our baby is born in a way.
I would love to hear your guys' stories. The audition process is always so fascinating. Do you guys all meet at the audition and have like chemistry tests together or anything?
I think
These two did.
Okay.
But I hadn't met anyone until I arrived in New Zealand, so I was sort of going in completely blind. So I did an audition
wow.
tape and then, just got the job off that.
And then you arrive in New Zealand, first day on set, you're meeting these guys for the first time.
We actually went there a month earlier, so we had time to bond before we started shooting, which was nice.
And you guys are pretty badass. But the weapon training, what was that like?
You just felt really kick-ass every day. Like you'd go to work and you'd be like holding this like epic sword. You can't hold a sword and not feel like you're really cool.
Not even to mention all the horseback riding.
my grandpa was actually a cowboy, so he would take me maybe once a year on a horseback trip or something. So I'd ridden a little bit, but I always had to relearn.
But let's talk about what I know our viewers are going to be obsessed with. There's the love triangle, which is always my fave.
Well, it's kind of just the classic like two girls fighting for one guy.
I got
Tough
a
day at the
I got a
office,
tough
Austin.
life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on you really on that one. It's a sort of decision, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, without giving
He's
too much-
kind of
without giving too much
ricocheting
away,
back and
yeah.
forth between two incredible women who are both very strong-willed
It's so diplomatic.
and very different from each other. One is an elven princess, and one is sort of this gypsy girl who robs and steals for a living.
At the end of those 10 episodes, is there going to be a relationship in place?
See, I don't want to give anything
Yeah,
away
yeah,
from,
we
the,
don't
from the
spoil
last
too much.
episode. What I can say is that the stakes get higher and higher until the very last episode. So I play Will, who, when the story begins, he's very much not a hero. He's just a naive farm boy who's never been more than 5 miles outside of his village. And then he's told that his ancestors were kings and warriors because he's actually the last heir of the Shannara bloodline. And so with that comes this responsibility to go on this quest to save the world.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Just gotta save the world, guys.
Yeah.
Bish bash bosh.
That's a British saying. I never
Bish,
had
bash,
really heard
bosh.
that before. What else you got? Chalk and
Nailed it.
cheese.
Chalk and cheese. When have I ever said chalk and cheese?
You said that to me.
I play Amberly Elizadil, and she does come from a really noble stock. She's a princess, so she has grown up in the palace, and she's had all the luxuries that go along with that. And she's, very, well brought up, and discovers that she then has to try and save the Four Lands, which is obviously this mammoth task.
Well, I hope so. I want a season 2, guys. Save the world. And then your
I
character,
play Eritrea, and
she's very edgy, too. You guys are gonna love some of the
Yeah.
stuff she does.
yeah,
in
I
the
mean, she
first
doesn't come
episode.
from a noble background, but I like what you said because she is the daughter of the rover
Leader, right?
She comes from kind of like a rough background. She doesn't really know what love is, and so when she meets Will and Amberly, suddenly everything changes for her, and she realizes that there's something better out there, and she wants to pursue it.
And the show, I gotta say, it looks and feels so big. I mean, TV is at an awesome place right now in general, but I feel like MTV is taking it to the next level. But you guys are in great company over there. Were you surprised when you saw the show put together with all the effects and everything?
Visually, it's stunning, and it's also really exciting for us to finally see some of the special effects stuff that we've only just imagined in our minds. Like while you're filming it, they walk you through it and they kind of explain what you're seeing, but you don't really have anything solid to go on. You're just sort of working off your own imagination. So it's so exciting to finally see oh, that's the flower that I was looking at, or that's the hills, and that's the palace.
What would you say when you think about the experience of being in New Zealand and doing the show? Because did you guys get any time to explore or have fun or
Oh, have
just
fun.
well, you know what I mean?
I think I just have to go with some of the first that popped to my mind. A couple of the other guys in the cast and stuff, we ended up actually staying at the house, and we kayaked the next morning, and we made tacos the night before, and it was such a cool bonding experience.
January 5th is the big premiere of the show. You guys came out at Comic-Con to already get the ball rolling, get the fans excited. What has the response been like?
Well, I've never really done anything where it had such a strong fan base for so many years. Going to Comic-Con, when we went to San Diego for the first time, and hearing what the fans had to say to Terry, it was emotional. I mean, these people who were saying, your books got me through a rough childhood. So to be a part of something that has meant something to people for so long is incredible.
It's been so positive, really, like the response, that I'm hoping the fans will also like it and everyone will sort of love all the work we've put into it.
Well, I think you guys are onto something. I'm just throwing it out there. 2016 is going to be a very good year. Thank you guys for coming by the studio. We have a fun game for you. I hope you're prepared to have a good time.
Wait till
Are you
you
ready?
guys play this game.
Oh, yeah. And you guys out there, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to tune in to MTV January 5th for the big premiere of the Shannara Chronicles. See you guys later. Click to the left to watch us fail at putting on glitter eyebrows on Beauty Break. Then click over to the right to watch myself and Erin try some mystery chocolate covered foods on Cheat Day.